Okay, so when you open the CapCut, then you go and import all the clips that you want to edit and overlay. You begin to overlay them on one another. But in this case, or in this tutorial, I'll be just using one clip and I'll be overlaying it on itself. I'll have to double and duplicate so that I can reuse it. But if you want to use multiple clips, you can just import all of them and overlay each and every one of them on themselves. So this way it will be easier for you. But if you want to be doing it manually, adding them up as you're proceeding, it's still okay. Just whatever you feel best. Okay, so importing the clip, you then import the clip you want to use. So like I said, in this case, I'm using the same clip. So what I will do, I'll have to adjust the clip to exactly where the video started from. So you could see exactly where I came out from the door. So that's why I trimmed, and then also exactly where I just exit from the scene. So I also cut those two parts, and then those are the major parts I'm using. In whichever way you're doing it, that is what you must do. Immediately you enter the scene and immediately you exit the scene. So in this way the cloning will be smooth. So I'm just going to tap and duplicate up to, maybe let's say I'm duplicating in this video, I'm duplicating it up to 8 clips, and then overlay. So when I overlay, I'll adjust it back to beneath exactly the first clip, but it won't be equal, as you can see. So I have to adjust it a little so that it will rhyme immediately where I want the second of me to be coming out. You see, this is where I want the first to stop, and from now I want the second to come out. So that's when I'm going to put the overlay beneath immediately after it stood. So you could see how I wanted it to be. So where it was standing on the middle of the clip, that is where I want the other of me to be coming out. So I'm just going to position it that way, and then scroll over to mask. So when you're masking, you just tap on the first mask, you could see the one I used, and then you mask it the other way around. So when you max it, you begin to adjust it with your hand little by little. As you're adjusting it, you're also adjusting the mask. Also, when masking, you're tapping on the overlay, not the main clip. So if you want mask, you go and tap on the overlay, and then that's where you go mask. Immediately you mask, you tap on keyframe, and then as you're moving it, also it will be placing the keyframe on its own. So the first place you put the first keyframe, and then as you're moving it, when you stop, another keyframe will be set automatically. But if it doesn't, it is necessary you tap to put one. And then that's what you're going to do for the whole clip. As you're doing it, you're adjusting it and make sure it rhymes true. And then also you need to adjust the brightness and also the exposure and also the blending so that it will go smoothly. And that's how you're going to do it for all the clips. So you must always remember that you're positioning the overlay immediately where you want the or when you want the other one to start coming out, which is the other person to start coming out if it's not the same you. So you could see like what I'm doing now here. I immediately, where I raise my leg and I want to put the other foot, my left foot down, that is where I want the other me to be coming out. So immediately that is what you will do. After I've overlaid up to 3 to 4 layers, there's usually going to be some glitch, and I'll tell you how to solve that problem. And that is the main reason I believe some of you should be here. So it's double overlay we're doing now. Okay, it's not just one overlay. One overlay is easier, but in this case you have to apply a little technique. So what we're going to do, so in this case we will need to go to the set, and then we'll have to apply some technique to make it work. Because if we just continue the usual process to overlay, add keyframe, at some point it will not work. Maybe at the second or the third overlaying, it's going to be something is going to happen within the clips, and it's going to be like a glitch, so it won't work. You will see and notice the error that is coming out. So to solve that problem, we'll need to open we'll tap on the clip overlaid that is causing it might be the second or the third, and then we'll move it back to front. Okay, we'll move it to front, sorry, not back to front, we'll move it to front. So move it to front. In this way we can use it because the overlay has gotten to the third layer, and when it's on the third layer, you have to apply this method. If not, your overlay will not work. If not, it will seem as if your video is coming out from between the middle, and it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be coming out from the first end going through to the second end. But if you do not apply this method, it's going to be coming out like from the middle. Something's just going to happen. You will notice it though. So this is how to solve it. You click on the layers, and then you move it to the front. In this way your overlaying will go smoothly. So observe this video now and see what I'm trying to tell you. You see, okay, now you see it. So it just came out from the middle. It's not supposed to be so. and that was the reason why. After you've applied that method to all the necessary clips, you adjust the exposure and the brightness. Always remember to download your videos in good quality, and if you have any concern, please let me know in the comment section so that I will see what I can do about that.